Hi everyone and welcome back to my more important analysis videos on Wednesday the 1st of March with me, Rich Pan-Market Analyst at Hanset Markets, looking at cable. Cable is again sort of breaking lower, really is straining to sort of make this breakdown now. You sort of look at this chart and you'd say, well, this pivot line around 2430 has been tested time and time again in the last couple of weeks, and it's now beginning to gain a little bit of traction to the downside. You saw that sort of close below the pivot line yesterday, 2380 as the close, and it sort of continued today. You look at the momentum indicators, RSI now at the lowest since sort of mid-Jan. MACD line, similar sort of story, and the stochastics as well, negative. Also trading below all the moving averages, which again suggests you're really going to put pressure on this support at 2345 area, which again has yet to be really tested, although today 2348 is the low, so it's close, and I think a breakdown below that really does sort of open up the bottom of this trading band at the moment, because I think this pivot line 2430 comes there or thereabouts in the middle of the trading band, and I think that a breakdown below 2345 would then open 2250, which are these two lows here from sort of mid-Jan, but then ultimately the bottom of the range comes back in again. You can see the hourly chart whereby basically we have been trading sideways for a while and it's now really putting pressure on the bottom. Hourly RSI, if you start to see that trading consistently below 30, that would be a big signal. Look at the MACD lines turning lower below neutral. That's never really that great, and generally speaking it looks like sort of rallies are now going to be seen as a chance to sell. So you'd sort of say 2380 up towards 24 figure maybe initially, if it's just a minor unwinding move. 24 figure between sort of these lows between 2380 24 figure. 2480 has been the reaction high and the resistance that comes in a couple of days ago. So generally speaking, it looks like, and I think if you get a near-term rally that sort of starts to fail around 2380, 24 figure, I'd say that probably is another chance to sell. But if you see the hourly RSI winding towards sort of 50, maybe 60 again, that's sort of around about where you're starting to see the selling opportunities probably coming through. So selling as a strength is certainly the way to play cable, I think, at the moment, and I think we're going to be testing that 2345 and probably back down towards 2250 in due course. Certainly if we get a 2-day close, I think, with bare candles below 2430, I think that is really starting to put the pressure on to the downside. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.